We are live at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona for Week 4 action, in which the Minnesota Vikings is coming to town to take on the Cardinals. And today, someone's undefeated streak will come to an end. Both these teams have started off extremely hot, and neither were truly expected to. With Arizona coming off their trip to the Super Bowl, they came into the season as a highly favored team, but I'm not sure anyone could have expected them to go a perfect 3-0 against tough teams like Miami, Dallas, and of course, Kansas City. And for Minnesota, nothing could have led to anyone believing this could happen. Coming off a 3-14 season, which caused them to finish as the second worst team in the league, they would clean house with their coach and coordinators, and they would end up trading with their opposition today to get the #1 pick and take defensive end Donovan Clay. So they would hire a brand new coach, re-sign Kirk Cousins, and after 3 weeks, they find themselves as the top team in the NFC North. But someone's luck will run out today. One of these teams will find their first loss on the young season. Who will it end up being? It is just about time to find out, as both units' kickoff teams are set, the kicking and the receiving. And now this game is on. Hawk kicks us off. Nwangwu back to receive. He gets and takes the knee for the touchback. And the Minnesota Vikings will start the day with the ball let out by Kirk Cousins. And after a poor season last year, Minnesota did decide to give him another 1-year deal to mentor his future replacement, but he had a very poor start to the year, as over the first 3 games, he's only thrown for 378 yards, and he's thrown a singular touchdown and pick. Let's see if he can redeem himself today. Fullback Baldwin offset left, Singletary in as the halfback. Cousins gets Collins blitz, and he goes down. That is a sack on the opening play for none other than Zaven Collins. And we knew that they were going to attack this beat-up O-line, and they are wasting no time in doing that. No one picked him up as he flew right down the middle, and Cousins just has to get rid of this ball faster. They lose 5 on the sack, backed up to the 20. Give to Sing, no, play action. Patient, nothing open, and he goes down. Back-to-back sacks on the opening drive, and this time it's the future Hall of Famer, Khalil Mack. And that was just perfect defense. Give credit to the secondary for not letting anything open up, and Mack would end up winning off the edge and end up getting home on Cousins. So after back-to-back sacks, now the Vikings face a 3rd and 22 from their own 13. Ball is snapped. Farrell breaks through into the end zone, evading backwards, and the ball is out. Purr jumps back on it, so instead of a defensive touchdown, that is going to result in a safety. But oh my, this is one of the craziest starts to a game I think I have ever seen. B.J. Ojolari was the one to chase him into the end zone and knock this ball loose, and it will result in a safety. Safety pump from right is off. Hamler now steps under this, takes from the 30. He's quickly wrestled down by multiple defenders. And that will mean the Cardinal offense will get their chance to construct a drive, hoping to do much better than Minnesota just did. And behind a guy like Kyler Murray, you have to think they have a pretty good shot at doing so, as he is such a dominant threat through the air and on the ground. He just has to limit those interceptions he's had early this season. Arizona starts the drive on the 33, going with the 3 tight end set. Murray under center. It's a stretch right. Connor with the ball, and he can't get the edge as he is dropped well behind the line by Murphy, and that is the exact opposite of how they wanted to start. So with that, they will end up losing about 5 on the run, backed up to the 26. Murray drops back, takes off right, fires downfield, has McBride, turns it upfield across the marker, tracked down from behind by Murphy after crossing the 45, and they get the huge gain to eliminate the lost yardage and move the chains on the very next play. 19 on the catch, 3 yards shy of midfield now. Murray gets patient, rifles right, has Hamler, who goes down to secure the catch, and back-to-back big grabs now moves them just outside field goal range. Another 13 through the air, now it's enemy territory. Ball is snapped. Slings it left, finds Hamler again, quickly dropped after picking up the first, but now he looks a little shaken up, and it looks like he will indeed take a trip to the sideline to get checked out by the training staff. That is 3 straight completions for this offense, however, now going into a split back formation. They give to Connor, getting wide towards the sideline, driven out of bounds near the marker, and they say he got just enough, and that will be another first down Cardinals. What a drive they're putting together here. Making up for his first carry, Patterson now in as the back. The ball is snapped, waits, pressure coming, and he throws this one away. Arizona is facing some tough injuries today, losing Hernandez in practice this week and a pair of rookies in Allison and Jones out for multiple weeks. And luckily, we are now hearing the injury to KJ Hamler is only a strained pec, and he will be returning to this game. Moving to second down, from the 15. Staying past, floating back, rolls out left, rifles downfield, and it's picked off in the hands of Lewis down the right side. Ripped down by Murray as he crosses the 35. But a massive mistake from Arizona's signal caller as a very nicely formed drive now ends with a devastating turnover from Jordan Lewis. Murray just tried to do too much here, running to his weak side with pressure on his face. This ball should have never been thrown. And with that, now it will be Minnesota's offense who gets a chance at redemption with great field position to start with. They definitely didn't get the drive they wanted with their first crack at the ball. Now they get a second chance. After the interception, Vikings take over, starting on the 38. Give to Fournette, patient with the ball, met and spun down by Huff. And that is a solid first carry from him on the day. So they get 3 on the run. 2nd and 7 now. Snap. It's a screen. But they can't get it as Huff flew in way too quickly. And that one is an incomplete pass. That brings us to a very quick 3rd down. From the 41. Needs to reach the 48 for the first. Snap. Quick fires left. He finds Jefferson. Quickly put down. And one of their first signs of life on offense, of course, comes from none other than Jay Jettas. And that's why he got paid. New setup down. 7 minutes left in the first. Cousin gets. Farrell pressuring. And he goes down. That is a sack on the play for the 27-year-old Clelin Ferrell. And Cousins had no shot at escaping this one. Ferrell simply won off that left side too quickly, and with a big burst of speed, put him down for the big-time loss. This is already 4 sacks against Minnesota, backed up to the 39. They give to Singletary, avoiding his blockers, sent down by Baker. And they continue to move backwards even on the run plays, as that will be a TFL from the recently extended Budda Baker. A very rewarding contract he earned over the week, but now they defend against a 3rd and 21. Ball is snapped, scanning, and he goes down. Ball is out. He jumps on top of it. He gets up. No one touched him down. 15-10-5. Touchdown Cardinals. And a masterclass of a start from the Cardinal pass rush has them another 7 points and a 5th sack just midway through this first quarter of play. What a start for this defense. This line just cannot hold up long enough to get open downfield, and this pass rush continues to explode past them. And this time it results in Cousins' 2nd fumble of the game, leading to points the other way. And now the offense is giving him some much-deserved love on the sideline. Garfield for the point after. His kick is up and good. And with that, Arizona takes a 9-0 lead with a little over 5.5 left in our initial quarter. With all the scoring coming from their defense thus far, this is just the start they wanted to put together. Vikings get the ball back, restarting once more from the 25. Handoff Singletary, quickly cut down by Huff. And he gets working like he did last week with his 90+ and a score. This team finds wins, so they need to get him going quickly. 1 on the carry, 2nd and 9 now. Going with another for Singletary. Breaks off one and another. Finally wrestled down by multiple defenders to hold him to a very short gain on the play. He just has nowhere to go on these, and now they have another 3rd down, needing 7 to convert. Snap. It's a screen. Gets to Singletary, and he is taken down by White, and literally nothing is working for them right now. They can't even get screen passes working, and now they've been forced to punt the ball away. Arizona on offense takes back over, starting on the 28. Pistol look. Murray gets, floating back. Throws short for Patterson, who eats a big shot, Asamoah, but he holds on for the short pickup. So they do get 1 on the catch, 2nd and 9 now. Ball is snapped. Rifles middle. He finds Wilson, who's quickly falls down. But that completion is more than enough to get the first, and that will indeed move the sticks for this offense. Another 10 through the air, up to the 38. Give to Connor. Goes right, tries to cut it up, and he has nowhere to go as he gets stuffed by Jones for the short gain. Just 1 on the carry. 2 minutes left in the first. Back to Connor. Goes right, tries to cut it up. A hard-earned pickup to set up 3rd down, so here we go. From the 42, 6 yards will extend the drive. They snap. Murray steps right, slings deep downfield. Hollywood goes up and he brings it in. An incredible snag to bring in the deep shot. And now the offense looks to get some scoring of their own done right here, right now, on this very drive. Murray recognized the deep safety shading to the left, so with single coverage, he gave his best receiver a shot. And Hollywood Brown rewarded him for just that. A massive 34 on the reception, into field goal range now. They pitch left. Connor moving, gets the edge, met and driven down by multiple defenders near the marker. But they say he got just enough again. So there will be yet another first down Cardinals. Clock winding down now, nearing the end of the quarter. Murray drops back, escapes out right, fires downfield, and he has it! Touchdown Cardinals! And in the closing moments of the first quarter, it's none other than KJ Hamler who brings in the first offensive touchdown of this game to put them up by 15 points. Murray really had two open options on this one, as Hollywood was open, but Hamler was just the closer option, and he hit him on the money for the score. And with that, another touchdown on the board. Now we have Garfield for the point after. His kick is up and good, and that will put Arizona up by a 2-touchdown margin very early in this one. Minnesota gets possession back. Final play of the quarter from the 25. Snap. Quick fires for Hawkinson, who was immediately sent down by Collins, and a nice quick completion will give them a nice starting pace as we hit the end of the first quarter, with the Cards looking to be in full control of this one. Our second quarter begins with the Vikings driving 2nd and 5 from the 30. Oliver motioned across the line. Gets set. Give to Singletary. Cuts it back across. Met and driven down by Thomas. And a short run will set up another third down to come. Looking to avoid back-to-back 3-and-outs. Vikings need 3 from the 32. Handoff Singletary up the middle. Fighting left. Fought down by Baker. And the officials say he got just enough. And that will be a hard-fought run from Singletary, extending the drive. New set of downs now from the 36. A third straight run. Singletary splits the blocks left. Makes a move. Gets away from Stevenson. Blocked from Jefferson. Breaking down the left side. Finally tracked down by the pair of Marco and Thompson. And Minnesota gets their first sign of life as Singletary breaks off a massive run to get them all the way into field goal range. Just beautiful work by Singletary to capitalize on that one-on-one matchup, creating space from Stevenson by making a nice juke move, and he gashes the defense for a huge gain on the ground. That goes down as a gain of 33, up to the Cardinal 31. Give to Sing. No, another play action. Scanning. Rifles left. Has balled and bowled over by Mack, but a great adjustment by the fullback to break up field. That will result in a first down. Two nice plays, and now the Vikings enter the red zone. Give to Fournette. Taken off his feet by Collins. Good work to shut that one down very quickly. They pick up 2 on the run. 2nd and 8 now. Back to Ford. No, play action. Fires middle, and it falls incomplete. There was no one even close to that ball. So, third down now from the 17. 8 yards, moves the chains. Cousins gets, waits, slings it left. He finds Jefferson, pulled down by Stevenson. And their second pass of the drive gets them their first goal-to-go situation of this game. Cousins had to eat a shot on this one, but it was worth the big-time completion. Now we have a 1st and goal from the 5. Cousins under center. He drops back. Rifles right, and he has it! Touchdown Vikings! And it is TJ Hawkinson who gives Minnesota their first points of the game as he comes away with a tough touchdown reception. This was simple. Nail the big man and hope he can take the hit, and he ended up doing just that on that play. And he will get to celebrate on the sideline as Lutz is set for the point after. His kick is up and good. And that will move the score to Cardinals 16, Vikings 7. Arizona back with the ball. Starting on the 23, bunch set right. Murray gets patient. Rifles middle. And just off the mark. He wanted Hollywood as he had some tight coverage from Murphy there. So now with that, we move to 2nd down. Hollywood in motion. He gives it no for Patterson, who cuts it up the middle. Has the lane. And he gets wrestled down by multiple defenders, as that was a phenomenal decision to cut that one upfield. 8 yards on his first carries. Now we have a 3rd and 2 from the 31. Ball is snapped. Scans. Slings it left, and it will fall incomplete. This was just a poor pass as he had McBride wide open off that left side, and now they are forced to punt. Vikings defense forces their first 3 and out of the game. Now possession comes right back to them. Snap. Give to Singletary. Up the middle and cut down by Williams, and that will hold them to a short gain on the play. So they get 2 on the run. 2nd and 8 now. Oliver motioned across the line once more. Handoff for Fournette. Met and driven down by Ojulari. And for the most part, they have locked down this run game. So now it's Minnesota to once again fight against the punt, needing 6 yards to convert. Cousin gets standing tall. Rifles left, and this one flies wide. Had Singletary turned to second earlier, they probably could have converted, but now they're the ones who have to punt it right back again. A pair of 3 and outs, and Arizona takes back over, starting on the 37. They give to Connor, cuts it left, block set, met, and tackled down by Seen. A great start to the drive there. So they get 7 on the carry, up to the 45-yard line. Another for Connor, moving left, hit from behind by Phillips, and falling across the line will move the chains early on this drive for them. That will end up being, of course, a new set of downs now, under 5 minutes left in the half. Back to Khan, no play action, fires left, hits McBride, quickly dropped by Hunter, and after pounding the rock, they use the play action to break the coverage on the pass, and that's a huge grab for his 2nd of the game. What an impressive throw this one is. If we can get another look at this incredible ball that Murray delivered here. He threads this one in as he couldn't go anywhere over or under his target on this throw at all, as the defenders were close to that one. So they get 24 on the reception inside the 30. Murray gets. Rifles deep left. Flag is out, and this one will fall incomplete. But what's the call here? And that is a massive roughing the passer call on Cameron Bynum. And now we have to take another look at this. Murray drops back. He releases here. And yeah, he just came in too late on the hit. You can't have that. Bailing Arizona out there. Now they move up to the 13. Give to Connor. Getting wide. Turns the corner. And he is driven out short of the goal line. Marked out on the 1. And he very nearly got another one across the line there. So now we have another 1st and goal from the 1. Murray under center. Give to Connor, and he gets stopped. Nowhere to go as Jalen Smith flew in to get him for the TFL on that play. They end up losing 3 on the run. 2nd and goal now from the 4. Murray drops back, steps right, throws, has McBride hit, and he lost it. I'm not sure if he just gave up on that catch on that one. So after the incompletion, it is now 3rd and goal, just over 3 minutes left in the half. Ball is snapped, slings it right, and off the mark. He released this just too quick for Wilson to get in position for the jump ball, and now they have to make a decision. But they will bring out the kicking team. Garfield for the field goal try, 21 yards out. His kick is up and good. And his first field goal of the day will extend the margin to 12 points. So now Hawk is set. He kicks us back off. Nwangwu back to receive. He gets and takes the knee for the touchback. And now let's see if they rely on Devin Singletary once more to find another score before the halftime break. They will start the drive on the 25. 3 tight ends in the formation. 3:02 on the clock. Handoff Singletary. Taken down by the pair of Collins and Marco. And they did well to stop him on that one quickly. That run goes for 2. 2nd and 8 now. Cousins gets. Rifles left. He had Singletary, but he can't hold on. A perfectly placed shot by Collins to dislodge that ball that he very easily could have broken big with. That brings us back to 3rd down from the 27. 8-yard move to the 6. Ball is snapped. Standing tall. Pressure coming. And he goes down. That is a sack on the play from the Super Bowl standout Bryce Huff. And already 6 sacks for this Cardinal defense as that will force a 3 and out. Huff just won up the middle, turned on the burners, and laid out to bring down Kirk Cousins and end the drive there as we will now hit the 2-minute warning with Arizona awaiting the punt back. Out comes Wright for the punt, standing on the 1. He boots it away. Bocelli back to receive. He takes from the 38, turns right, sent down on the logo. And after a very nice first half for James Conner, they may look to involve him on this drive here. They will be getting some very nice starting field position, 2 yards shy of midfield, 1:51 on the clock. Snap, give to Conner. Gets through the line, but is quickly brought down by Basham, and they will decide to let some clock run here. So just 1 on the run, down to 1:30. Murray gets. Pump fake, rifles deep right. Looking for Hollywood, but he can't bring it in. Big time breakup from Ward on the play there. After the incompletion, now the Cards face a 3rd down, needing 9 for the first. Ball is snapped. Fires middle, finds Wilson, turns the middle, and he's tracked down near the 35. A very clutch connection between those two to keep the drive alive, as they will once again let the clock tick down. That is just way too big of a hole to let him hit a man in right there. That catch goes for 16, less than a minute now. Staying pass. Unloads, deep left, looking for Hamler, and he has it! Touchdown Cardinals, and a second touchdown score in as many quarters for KJ Hamler. Continues to expand this lead for Arizona as they are dominating here in the first half of action. They sent 4 go routes, let Murray read the field, and as soon as he saw Hamler went off the left side, he laid in the perfect ball, and this team is partying right now on the sideline. If we can get a shot over there, there they are, celebrating it out. Garfield for the point after. His kick is up and good, and now the lead moves to a game-high 19 points. Possession returns to the Vikings, 48 seconds left in the half. Still all 3 timeouts. Cousins gets. Dumps off for Oliver, who is immediately wrapped up by Collins as they use their first timeout. They pick up 2 yards, burn 4 seconds. Ball is snapped. Huff incoming. Cousins fires right. Finds Hawkinson, who is driven down to the sideline, and they mark him down inbounds. So Minnesota will use their second timeout. And that was a big catch for their chances at points before the halftime break. That gets them up to the 43-yard line. 35 seconds remaining. 3rd straight pass. Waits. Evading right. As he throws this one away, as Huff was right there ready to drop him yet again. Moving to 2nd down. 5 seconds lost on the play. They snap. Standing tall. Unloads. Deep right as he's hit. Looking for Addison, but this one sails out of bounds. That one had to be thrown off by the pass rush there. That brings us to 3rd down from the 43. 24 seconds left on the clock. Another pass call. Huff pressures again. Hit and the ball is out, but they rule this an incomplete pass. So the pass rush makes yet another stop, as that will stop the clock, and they will be forced to punt the ball away for the 4th time of the first half. So Cardinals with the ball once more, 12 seconds left, probably looking to end the half. Give to Conner, turns it left, breaks a tackle, getting wide, breaks off another, but he can't escape the second. A phenomenal effort on that play by Conner to extend it as much as he could, but they will allow the clock to run out now. And that will officially be bringing an end to our first half, with the Cardinals completely dominating the Vikings at home. So now, let's take this time to send you back to the studio for the halftime report. Thank you for that introduction, and let's take a look around the league today. Out west in LA, the Rams look to be sliding even closer to an 0-4 start, as near the half they are already down 2 scores, with their offense getting basically nothing so far through either the run or the pass. Then we move out to a much chillier Cincinnati, where the Bengals defeated the Raiders by a score of 35-21, where both teams played well, but it was the 3 touchdown connections between Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase that secured the win. And one stayed over, right over there in Chicago. It was the Bears, who would upset the Niners by 8 to move to 3-1. This was a very close game, but 2 key interceptions from Brock Purdy would be the defining point of this clash. And now, we head back to Arizona, as the Cardinals have completely dominated on both offense and defense, and this game looks just about over already. Thank you, and let's take you back to the field for the second half of action. Let's kick off our second half. Bocelli back to receive. He takes from the 1, pushing forward, turns left, fought down by Bynum short of the 20, and that will bring out the Cardinal offense to start the second half of action. They start the drive on the 19. Murray under center. Connor the lone back. He gets, and he is stuffed. Nowhere to go once again. Smith flies in to cut down the run almost immediately. So no gain on the run. Moving to second down. Another for Connor. Cuts it upfield. Has space across the marker. Finally down short of the 40. And James Conner's dominance is not stopping at the halftime break, as he is starting this second half off hot as well. All the space was created as the defender had to focus on the streaking Hollywood downfield, and it opened up the space. They get 20 on the ground up to the 39. Another for Khan, no play action. Rifles right, and he has Hamler. Dropped by Scene, and now the play action game returns, as that will flip the field position with that completion. What a day KJ Hamler is putting together right now. Just a perfect delivery by Murray on this one to get this ball to his guy. That one will indeed go down as a gain of 22 on the reception. Now into enemy territory. Murray gets, looking, unloads, deep right, looking for Wilson. He goes up and cannot bring it down. Harrison Smith did well to come over and break that one up. Touchdown shot does not work. Back to second down. Give to Patterson. Big block from Wilkinson. Met at the marker by Cena, but he powers forward as he goes to the ground. A very nice second run from him on the day for the veteran, Cordero Patterson. That's another 14 yards on the ground with that one. Now they come from the 25-yard line. Ball is snapped. Scanning. Pressure coming. Rifles right. And he has Hollywood, who falls out of bounds on the 18. But a great adjustment to keep those feet in bounds there to get the completion. Now they go split back into the red zone. Give to Khan. No play action. Dumps it off to Arma. Has daylight ahead towards the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown Cardinals. And they continue to get contributions from everywhere, as now it's the fullback, Alex Arma Jr., who comes away with the 4th Cardinal touchdown of the game. No one accounted for the fullback fading out as a receiver, and he gets this ball with no one in sight and just wins the easy foot race to the end zone. And the celebration continues with the defense, as Garfield is now out for the point after. His kick is up, and it is good. And with the initial drive of the second half going 7 plays for 81 yards, Arizona now makes this a 4-score affair. And now Hawk will kick us back off. Nwangwu back to receive once again. He gets and takes the knee for the touchback. And now Minnesota retakes the field, and they need anyone besides Singletary to make a play for them to even have a chance in this one. He has been the only one to produce thus far. So they start on the 25. Pistol look. Singletary in as the back. Give to, no dose for Addison, who gets rocked immediately but holds on. And that RPO gets them a solid pickup on first down. They get 6 on the grab. Fullback enters the formation. Handoff Singletary. Has a hole up the middle. No one near. Breaks the tackle. And it's Thompson who finally wraps him up near the 45. And he once again breaks off another big play. 13 on the run. 6 yards shy of midfield. Back to Singletary. Gets the edge towards the marker. Run over by Mack just short. But a great blocking scheme gets him some very good yardage. Another 9 there. Now into enemy territory. Cousins gets. Looking, steps right, throws short for Singletary, who was hit immediately by Ojulari, and that will move the chains for Minnesota. Up to the 44, shotgun set. Ball is snapped, spins out left, rifles, hits Mayberry, met by Baker, powering forward as he goes down. A great first grab on the day for the rookie right there. They mark him just short. That means it's 2nd and inches, staying pass. Dumps off to Singletary across the marker, and he is sworn by the Cardinal defense quickly after picking it up. And they once again move the chains with that. New set of downs now from the 31. Snap. It's a draw, and he is blasted in the backfield. A creative call there for the Vikings, but a free QB shot for Huff is not what you want anytime. They end up losing 2 on the draw. Now 3 receivers right. Snap. It's a screen. Gets to Singletary, has space, moving left, met and dropped by multiple defenders. And he is getting so much usage today through both the run and the pass. That sets up another third down for Minnesota from the 23, needing to reach the 21 for the first. Give to Fournette, moving right. Contact at the marker, but he gets away. Breaking tackles, finally sent down inside the 15. And now the second string back gets it done for them there. 10 yards on the carry, up to the 13. Another pass call. Slings it right, has Addison who goes to the ground to secure it. A very nice play to get them inside the 10. 8 yards closer, now it's 2nd and 2 from the 5. Snap, give to Singletary, and he is stuffed. The big play made by Lonnie Johnson, but there is a Viking down, and it looks to be their sole touchdown scorer, TJ Hawkinson, and he will get checked out on the sideline. They end up losing 1 on the run. Now 3 yards gets the first, 6 the score. Cousins gets pressure coming, escapes left, and he tosses this one away. And now a decision to be made here for Minnesota, as that will force 4th down. And it looks like they do decide to bring out the kicking team, so here is Will Lutz for the field goal try from 23 yards out. His kick is up and good. And at least they got some more points up, but that they still trail by 23 on the game. Arizona offense returns to the field, starting on the 25, Murray under center. They give to Connor up the middle, and he is spun down from behind by Roy. A solid run to begin there. That is 4 yards on the carry. 2nd and 6 now. Murray gets. Fires left, and it's batted down. Incredible play by Lewis to lay out to get a hand on this ball. After the incompletion, we move to 3rd down, needing 6 yards to convert. Ball is snapped, standing tall, and he goes down. That is a sack on the play for Jordan Lewis, and that is 2 straight plays. He makes his presence felt, 1 in coverage and 1 as a blitzer. No one picked him up off the right side, and Murray held on to this ball just too long, and he would end up paying for that one. So this ball will be punted right back to Minnesota. Great starting field position from their own 46. Cousins gets. Pocket collapsing, and he goes down. That is a sack on the play by the recently extended Foloronso Fatukasi. And they might be exactly what they needed to escape this drive with no points. He just never got picked up by the line, and he got a free rush on Cousins and did not waste it. They lose 9 on the sack now. Ball is snapped. Fires middle, and it's dropped. No, they ruled a catch, actually. That one was very close, though. They get 4 on that one, so now it's 3rd and long. Needed to reach the Cardinal 43. A 3rd straight pass. Huff pressures as Cousins evades. Right, eyes downfield, rifles back middle. He has Addison wide open, cuts upfield, taken down near the 25. And that is a massive breakdown in coverage to get them some big yards as we hit the end of our 3rd quarter, with Minnesota looking to mount a late comeback. Our final quarter of play begins with the Vikings nearing the red zone from the 24. Give to Singletary, moving left and quickly cut down by Mack. Great work on the run defense there. They give him 1 on the run, 2nd and 9 now. And someone jumped. What is the call here? And they got their backup center, Pierschbacher, with the false start, so that will lose them 5. Backed up to the 28. Give to Singletary, and swiftly dropped by Huff near the line of scrimmage, and now they'll need another big play here. So here we go. 3rd down, 13 yards gets the first. Cousins gets our footage breaking up, apologies there, but he hits Jefferson, who is marked down inside the 10, and they look to their X-Factor receiver to set up another goal-to-go situation. 1st and goal from 6 yards out. Cousins under center. Mayberry now motion across the line. Give to Ford, no, play action. Scanning, steps left, and he fires this one out the back of the end zone. Great work to just get rid of it and reset the play. After the incompletion, they decide to go empty, 2nd and goal. Another pass call, patient, rifles right, and just overthrown. He wanted Oliver on the back corner and could not connect. So that brings us to 3rd and goal. Pistol look from 6 yards out. Cousins gets. Slings it left. Finds him, and he's in. Touchdown Vikings! And of course, it's Justin Jefferson who they look to get this potential comeback. Fourth quarter started right with the early touchdown score. He just created so much separation near that pylon, and all Cousins had to do was get him the ball, and he could just take one quick step across the goal line for 6. But now, to inspire the comeback, they're going to go for 2 to make this a 2-score game. Can they convert? Ball is snapped. Fires middle, and he holds on. 2-point conversion is good with a tough grab from Jordan Addison as he had to eat a big hit from Collins. And now that will officially mean after a 9-play, 59-yard drive, they will cut the lead down to 15 points. Only 3:24 used on the clock. Lutz kicks us back off. But Bocelli back to receive. He takes out from inside his own end zone, up the middle. Breaks one, rocked, and the ball is out. Arizona gets back on top of it, though, and that was a close one. Because if Minnesota recovers that fumble, this game gets a lot more interesting. And all credit to the rookie Payne as he put on the brutal hit on the returner. But Bocelli simply had no chance to hold on to this ball. Good thing for Arizona that they got back on top of it, though, as now the Cardinal offense takes the field. And a good drive here could put this game out of reach. So, Arizona will start the drive on the 26. 2 tight ends in the formation, 2 receivers as well. Give to Connor, no, play action. Slings it left, Hollywood cannot bring it in. This was a very tough play to make as he was hit as soon as that ball got there. After the incompletion, moving to second down. Murray gets, rolls out right, fires downfield, and off the mark. Those two need to have a better understanding of where that ball is going to go in that situation. So after 2 incompletions, we have a quick 3rd down, looking to avoid the 3 and out. Ball is snapped. Escaping right. Throws as he's hit. It gets to Connor across the marker. Madden driven out of bounds after crossing the 40. And a massive play for Murray to find his man underneath. And they get to extend the drive with that play. 16 yards on the grab. New set of downs now. It's a stretch left. Connor getting wide. Has the edge across the marker. Slips by seam. Backup arrives to drag him down after. But another dominant run from Connor as he is now just 6 yards shy of 100 on the afternoon. And this right here was just phenomenal work by him to avoid the incoming seam, to tack on the extra yardage late on the play. What a phenomenal day James Conner's putting together. 18 more on the ground. Now it's enemy territory. Back to the pass. Moving right. Sets. Rifle sideline and off the hands of Hamler. He tried to lay out for it but could not bring it in. Back to second down we go from the 40. Give to Khan. No play action. Waits. Fires deep right. He finds Wilson who avoids Murphy and is pulled down out of bounds inside the 5. And that is the big time chunk play to get them on the verge of putting this one basically out of reach. This offense is completely on fire today. The play flake allowed Wilson to create just enough space for Murray to lay him this perfect ball, and he did the rest, taking it all the way down inside the 5, putting them on the doorstep of another score. Back to a goal-to-go situation for Arizona, going empty from the 3. They snap, quick fires left, and he has it! Touchdown, Cardinals! And just like the previous Jefferson touchdown, the Cardinals find their number 1 receiver in Hollywood Brown, wide open near the pylon to get them a 4th quarter score. This was a quick read. As soon as he saw the zone having to choose between the 2 receivers, he sipped it right to Hollywood underneath for him to scamper right across the goal line. And plays like that are exactly why he got paid last season. What a day they're having. Garfield for the point after. His kick is up and good. And that will bring this game right back to 3 scores with time winding down. The Vikings with possession once more, needing to score quickly. Less than 8 minutes left in the game. It's a screen. Gets to Singletary. Gets away from Farrell. But he cannot escape from Thompson, who closes that one down shy of the marker. They do get 7 on the grab. Up to the 32. Snap. Quick fired right for Hawkinson. Met and driven down by multiple defenders. Another good short completion, but they need to start picking up this pace soon. New set of downs now. Now under the 7-minute mark. Cousins gets. Slings it right, has Hawkinson, and back-to-back grabs for the tight end now. Has them nearing midfield. 2nd and 5 now, 6 yards shy of the 50. Ball is snapped. Huff incoming. Cousins takes off right, but he can't escape as he goes down. That is a sack on the play for once again Bryce Huff. His 3rd time dropping Cousins today, and that is their 8th as a team today. This team is just so menacing, whether it's their explosive offense or their devastating pass rush. They can take over at any time. They lose a huge 14 yards on the sack, backed up to the 31, needing to reach the 50. A 5th straight pass call here. Huff breaks through. Cousins sidesteps. In comes Ojulari. The ball is out. Rolling. Ojulari gets on top of it. Back to his feet and gets tackled down on the spot. And for the 3rd time today, Kirk Cousins puts the ball on the ground. And that may very well be the end of their hopes right there. He did well to avoid Huff initially, but then he got sloppy with the football as Ojulari came in for the hit. And his day will get topped off by that fumble forced and recovered. And now the Cardinal offense returns to the field, already celebrating this game. So, following the fumble, the Cards get the ball, starting just 7 yards from pay dirt. They pitch left. Connor cuts inside. The ball is out. Davenport dives on it, and the Vikings have recovered. A massive mistake from maybe their most impressive player today. Keeps the hopes alive for the Vikings State faithful. Maybe celebrating a bit too early because we just saw this on the other side of the ball. Ball carrier just gets careless with the rock, putting it on the ground, and it results in a turnover for the undefeated Cardinals. And now probably the last chance comes for the Kirk Cousins-led offense to get this game back. They will take back over, starting on the 10, 5:31 left on the clock. Snap. It's a screen. Gets to Singletary, tries to make a move, but he can't get away from Collins on the play, and that will hold this to a very short gain. They need a big play quick here from the 12. Snap. It's another screen. Back to Singletary. Good block downfield. Madden driven backwards, and now they have to get over the hurdle of 3rd down. So here it is. They need to move quick, but they need to pick this up. Cousins gets. Dumps off to Singletary across the marker, quickly sent down. A safe play for his 3rd straight catch. Good work there, but they need to take some chances now. They snap. Fires right, and it's dropped. He had Osborne, but he was tightly covered by Williams, and it became too much. Moving to 2nd down, 3:41 on the clock. Ball is snapped. Rifles right, and it's dropped again. And this time it's Hawkinson who can't beat the tight coverage on the play. Now we have another 3rd down from the 22, still needing 10 for the 1st. Another pass call. Avoids Huff. Throw short for Hawkinson. And he is dropped by the pair of Marco and Williams short of the marker. And now they will go no huddle on 4th down, needing 5 yards to convert. Staying pass. Slings it deep left, and this one flies out of bounds, and that will officially clinch this game. And just like the story of this entire game, it's the Arizona defense who dominates to bring them their 4th straight victory to start the year. And now the Cardinal offense will come out to get a 1st down or 2 and end this one. And this is a well-deserved win for them today. They will start their drive on the 28, 3:12 on the clock, up by 3 scores. Give to Connor, up the middle, slam down quickly, and they will begin to chew down the clock as he did not fumble this one. They get 4 on the carry. Last play before the warning. Another for Connor, denied at the line. Nice stop there from Minnesota, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning with the Cards ready to end this one. Final 2 minutes now. Cardinals driving. It's a 3rd and 6. It's a stretch left. Connor getting wide. Across the marker. Finally ripped down near the 5. And with that run, they can officially run this clock all the way down. A great game overall for them. Now they come out once more. It's victory formation time. They kneel once. They set up again. They kneel again. And with that, the Cardinals have defeated the Vikings by a score of 40-18. And what a game they put together today. They dominated on defense, and the offense rewarded them kindly. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next week as we stay right here at home to take on the Bills.